Hey everyone, it's Sanya with Tea Bright Saves, and I'm bringing to you my beauty event haul for this beauty event that started on August 20th and it will end on August the 22nd. I did 6 different transactions and everything did not go exactly as planned on all of my transactions, but it all kind of worked out in the end. I had to pay a lot more out of pocket than I wanted to pay, but I'm really excited that I got 140,000 points back from doing these deals. If you want to skip around during the video, there'll be time codes in the description, and I'm also going to include the printable breakdown that was included in my scenarios video in this description so that you can print it and use it for your deals. Make sure you also check out the scenarios video because in this video, I'm not going to be going in detail with all the different coupons and all the totals and everything. I'm just going to be showing you guys the items and also going over the receipts and letting you guys know what worked and what didn't work for the scenarios that I posted. Because today was all about the beauty event, and of course this entire weekend will be, I did not post the early activation video, but I will be posting it tomorrow, so definitely stay tuned for that because the deals are going to be pretty good for early activation. For transaction number 1, I did my hardest scenario first, and this is a deal where I was going to be using points on a spin deal and getting points back. I was also going to be price matching and also using an IBC and a percentage off coupon. So I was going to be using all of the things in this particular transaction. The reason why I wanted to do this one first is because Michelle from My Own Identity, she did a live video explaining that her percentage coupon wasn't working, her IBC wasn't working, and all of that stuff was not working with the beauty flyer. So I wanted to go ahead and test this first so that I can know how it's going to work for the rest of my deals. And for me, it turned out pretty good. Everything worked out. The percentage worked, the IBC worked, and the beauty booster worked. My price matching worked. So everything went really good for this transaction, and I'm happy with how it turned out. I picked up 5 of the Nivea body washes. They are $8.79 in store, but I had it price matched to $5.99. They are buy one, get one 50% off. And when you spend 20, you will get 5,000 points back. So these two ended up being buy one, get one 50% off. And then these two were buy one, get one 50% off. But this one right here rang up for regular price. And because it was regular price and I was using the 25% off coupon, it took percentage off of that. So I had to add in an extra Rimmel eye pencil. There was only one in the breakdown, but I had to add an extra one because more percentage came off than I was expecting. I also used 3 $2 coupons from coupons.com and a 3 off 2 Nivea coupon. For the dial, they were $5.29. I bought 2 of them and I used the BOGO coupon. The Colgate was not a part of beauty, but there was a high $5 coupon that applied to this. So there's a 5 off 3, and there's also a 50 cents off 1 Colgate, but I completely forgot to use it. So they are $2.99, and when you buy 2, you get 2,000 points back. The Rimmel, like I said, was originally in there. They are $4.79. Buy one, get one 50% off. And there is a $4 off 2 coupon that's in the IBC coupon booklet that will apply to those. So let's go ahead and look at my receipt. You can see that the Rimmel rang up like it was supposed to for $4.79 and $2.39, and the $2 IBC was applied. The Nivea was $5.99 and $2.99. You can see that the price was modified, and the second set was the same. The Colgate was $5.98 for the first set and $5.98 for the second. You can see right here that the Nivea was modified to $5.99, and you can see where the 25% off coupon was deducted. The dial ended up being $10.58, and the percentage coupon took off $2.64, and total $4.14 was deducted for the percentage coupon. So you can see that one of my Rimmel coupons rang up right here. The dial, I was expecting it to take off $5.29, but it only took off $3.97. That's interesting. So I guess once the percentage coupon was applied, it lowered the value of the coupon. Interesting. I guess I'll know that for next time. The Nivea, all the coupons scanned for that. And there's the other Rimmel. I used a $5 and a $4 register reward. My subtotal was $21.56 plus tax. I used 20,000 points and paid $1.56 plus tax out of pocket. Then you can see bonus points I got back was 30,000 points. And I got back points for the Nivea, which was 5,000 points. I got back points for the Colgate, which was 4,000 points. I got 7,000 for the digital booster, and I got 7,000 for the paper booster. And I got back points for the 10 times every day. The reason why I got back 30,000 was because I hit beauty. So if you were doing this deal and you didn't hit beauty, you will only get 25,000 points back for doing this transaction. This was the next transaction that I did, and it's the all digital beginners scenario. The only thing that I had to change was I added this Bondi Sands application mitt for self-tanning because this particular store did not have any of the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothies or the black soaps. This is $6 and there's a $5 digital coupon. I got this deal from Couponing with Kayla once she posted her beauty videos. So I also have the Nivea body wash. Those were $10 and there is a $3 digital. The whole blends is $3.99 and there's a $2 digital. This Garnier Nutrice is $6.99. There's a $2 IBC, which worked perfectly, and there's also a $2 digital. I added the Wet n Wild pencil makeup brushes. I don't know why I was thinking this is a pencil, but I added this. It was 89 cents so that I can get my total to be at 25. And all of the coupons and everything came off perfectly. So let me go ahead and show you the receipt. You can see that the Nivea body wash rang up like it was supposed to for $10. The Wet n Wild brush was 89 cents. The Garnier Nutrice was $6.99 minus the $2 IBC. The whole blends was $3.99. The Bondi Sands application mitt was $6. You can see right there where the booster was added. I got $5 off for the Bondi mitts. The Neutrogena, $3 off. Neutrogena, $2.50 came off for the Neutrogena because I had a $2.50 coupon. And the whole blends was $2 off. So my subtotal was $13.37. I did not use any register rewards on this particular transaction because this is the beginner all digital scenario. So I wanted you guys to see what will happen if you didn't use register rewards or anything and just paid out of pocket. So I paid the $13.37 plus tax out of pocket, paid $15.32. And you can see right here, I ended up getting 21,000 points. So I got the 14,000 for the booster, and I also got the 2,500 for the 10 times every day. The extra 5,000 was because I hit beauty on this particular transaction. This was my third transaction, and I really wanted to do the Rimmel deal, but once I had everything up at the register and checked out, my totals were just not adding up. And I think it's because I was using the IBC for the Rimmel and also the IBC for the Neutrogena. And I think some of the values of the IBC was dropped down because when it came to the end of the screen, the total was $14 and change. And that was after I had used my register rewards. So I'm not sure what was happening. And there was really nothing I could do except to ask to void the transaction. So that's what I did. And I came up with this one as an alternate scenario. Instead of the Rimmel, I added the Bondi Sands self-tan application mitt. And this is a different account from the last transaction. It was $6 and there's a $5 digital coupon. I added this Revlon eye pencil sharpener and I used a $3 eye coupon from Revlon for this. The Almays, these were $5.94 and I used two $3 coupons on this. The Almay coupon says one per purchase. It does not have a limit like the Revlon one says one per customer. So that's how come I used two of those. The Neutrogena was originally $9.79, But at this store, they were willing to price match another item for me at $5.89. Then I threw in these two items as fillers for my register rewards to attach to. I couldn't believe I found Wet n Wild for 12 cents a piece at this particular store. So you can see these are all my items, and let me go ahead and show you my receipt. You can see the Wet n Wild rang up for 12 cents. There's the Almay. Here is the Revlon sharpener for $3.70. The Neutrogena blush. You can see where they applied the modification for the price match. And the IBC was $2 off. I forgot to mention that. Then you can see the self-tanning mitt, which was $6. And when the cashier first did the transaction, I saw that the Bondi Sands $5 coupon was not applying. So what I did was I swapped out my register rewards for two higher value register rewards, so I didn't have to pay as much out of pocket. So you can see right here, all my paper coupons came off without any problems, and I used a $3 and a $10 register reward to get my subtotal down to 71 cents plus tax that I had to pay out of pocket. So I paid $2.65, and you can see right there, bonus points, I got 16,250 points. So I got the 14,000 for beauty, and I also got the 2,500 for 10 times every day. So I got the 250 right there, and also right here where it says everyday points, that's another 250. So this was my most successful transaction. One thing I forgot to tell you guys is that Almay is giving back a $5 register reward when you purchase two items. Revlon is the same thing. My register reward did not print for this transaction, and the store that I was at, they don't give points if your register reward don't print. They were like, you need to call Walgreens. So I did call Walgreens to tell them about the Almay not printing the register reward, and also about the Bondi Sands not giving the $5 coupon. The first representative that I got, she was really just not that nice. She was nice in how she was typing, but she wasn't understanding. So I told her about the Almay, and she said, sorry, we cannot give you the credit for that. You need to contact Catalina in order to get your register reward. We can't give you points. Then she told me that the Bondi Sands product that I picked up does not qualify for the coupon, which I looked at the coupon and it says any self-tanning product. She's telling me it had to be a spray. It did not say that on the coupon. So she didn't give me any points at all. So I just ended up canceling. I did it through the chat. So I canceled the chat and started a new chat. And that representative did give me the 5,000 points for the Almay, but she kind of gave me a hard time with this as well. She also was like, it's supposed to be the spray. And I was like, no, I looked at the coupon. I even took time while I was in the chat to look at the coupon again, and it said any self-tanning product. It doesn't have to be a spray. So she eventually gave me the 5,000 for this as well. So I'm thankful that I got a representative that was understanding and gave me back the points for this and for this. And I'll still be submitting my receipt to Catalina so that they can send me that register reward in the mail. This was the fourth transaction that I did, and I was expecting everything to go smoothly like transaction number 3, but the coupon for the Nivea, the $3 off 2 coupon from the Sunday paper, it was not scanning. When the cashier scanned it, she told me that it's not valid to use until August the 27th or some other date, which was so confusing to me because it just came out in the Sunday paper. I don't know if you guys were having that issue. Let me know in the comments, but it just wouldn't scan. So I had to use the $3 digital, which I did not want to use because I knew that I was going to be using register rewards. But I said, let me go ahead and try it anyway. If it didn't come off, I was just going to ask Walgreens to give me my points back. Then I picked up the 4 Shea Moistures, and this was another one of the scenarios that was in my breakdowns. They are $3.99. Buy one, get one 50% off. There is a 5 off 2 coupon for this, and I used both of them and it worked perfectly. So the Neutrogena, you can see right here, it is $3.49, and there is a $3 coupon that was on coupons.com, or you can use the digital. So these were all of my items. Let's go ahead and look at the receipt. See that the Shea Moisture rang up like it was supposed to. The Nivea rang up also for 2 for $10. The acne soap was $3.49. And you can see right there, the $5 came off for the Shea Moisture, the $3 for the acne soap, and I used a $4 and a $5 register reward. My subtotal ended up being $3.45, but it was only supposed to be 45 cents plus tax. But because that Neutrogena coupon didn't come off and the one that I had that was paper didn't work at the register, I ended up paying a total of $5.23 out of pocket. And then you can see here bonus points was 26,000 points. So I ended up getting the 14,000 for beauty. I got the 2,500 for the 10 times every day, and I also got back 5,000 points for beauty, and also I got 5,000 points because I made 8 trips. So that was a bonus. Also, I submitted my receipt to Fetch Rewards because Shea Moisture is on Fetch and got back points for that. I almost forgot to mention that I contacted Walgreens about the Nivea coupon, the $3 one, and they did give me points back. They actually gave me 5,000 points back. I don't know why, but the lady was just like, okay, I credited 5,000 points to your account. I was like, okay, thank you. So instead of 3,000, they gave me 5,000. So I was super grateful that they did that for me. This was my 5th transaction, and this was another all digital scenario. And I knew that I wanted to use register rewards to lower my out of pocket. But as you know, register rewards and digitals do not work well together, and it was evident in this particular transaction. This store has all the Shea Moisture products, and the last transaction I actually did it at this store too. But once the cashier saw that I was picking up more of the curl enhancing smoothies, I was told that I will be limited to only buying these two and I couldn't get any more. So I knew that I probably wasn't going to be doing that many more transactions for today because of the limits that they told me I had to abide by at this particular store. As you can see, I purchased 2 of the curl enhancing smoothies for $3.99 and $1.99, and I used a $5 digital for that. The Head and Shoulders was $2.59, and there was a $3 digital coupon. The Neutrogena soap was $3.49, and these 2 black soaps were $7.98 because each of them were $3.99. Then this is the Black Radiance concealer. It was $2.29. And once I finished the transaction, as it was written on the revised breakdown, for some reason, the total did not add up to $25. So I had to add this 89 cents Wet n Wild brush. I'm not sure why. It just didn't add up to $25. So I had to add this for that particular scenario. And these are all of my items. So let's take a look at the receipt. Here are the Shea Moisture products. You can see that they rang up for buy one, get one 50% off. There's the Wet n Wild. Here is the Head and Shoulders. And because Head and Shoulders is a part of P&G, you can submit your receipt to pggoodeveryday.com and get points back for purchasing those items. The Shea Moisture was $7.98 because each of them was $3.99. The Black Radiance was $2.29, and you can see the Acne Soap was $3.49. And now let's look at the big problem with this particular scenario. I was using register rewards with the digital coupons, and as you know, those two do not work well together, and it definitely showed in this particular transaction. I waited till the screen said digital coupons received, and I handed my items in a certain way, and you can see right here that I had this free for a register reward, this free for a register reward, this free for a register reward, and this free for a register reward. So I had tons of different things for the register rewards to attach to. But $9 in coupons didn't come off. $3 for the acne soap, $1 for the concealer, and $5 for this Shea Moisture product. $9 in coupons. Okay, so you can see here I use a $5 and a $3 register reward. Subtotal $9.81. Had those $9 came off, my total would have been 81 cents plus tax out of pocket. But instead, I had to pay $11.62, and then I had to breathe because I didn't want to pay that much, and I also didn't want to void the transaction again because I had voided this transaction before I did this one. And then I had issues with the Nivea. I had to void that transaction. And this particular cashier was kind of giving me that look like she was kind of fed up with all of the voids. So I said, you know what? I don't care what happens. I'm just going to pay, and then I'll just call Walgreens to get my points back. So at the end of the transaction, you can see that I did get my 16,500. So remember, there's a 250 from here and the 250 from the everyday points, making it 16,500. Then I called Walgreens and they gave me back 9,000 points for the $9 not coming off. So other than that, it was an okay transaction for this particular scenario. This was my last transaction. And like I said, I was at the store with the Shea Moisture products. And as soon as I put these on the counter, the cashier was like, after this transaction, you can't get any more of the black soap. So I was like, it's okay. This is my last transaction. And I was like, I was out of there after this transaction. I picked up 2 of the Doll body wash. They were $5.29. I used the BOGO coupon for that. And for the Shea Moisture black soaps, they were $3.99 a piece. I used a 5 off 2 coupon for that. The Neutrogena is originally $9.79, but this store price matched it for me at $5.89. Then these Revlon sharpener is $3.70 with the 30% off, and I used a $3 coupon for that. And for the Neutrogena, I used a $3 coupon that was on coupons.com. It's no longer available, but there is a digital that is available. So these are all items for this particular transaction. Let's look at the receipt. You can see right here that the Neutrogena rang up like it was supposed to. So the Revlon sharpener, the Shea Moisture was $7.98. Don't forget, submit to Fetch Rewards because Shea Moisture is on there. So I will submit this receipt. And Dial rang up like it was supposed to. You can see where the 25 was applied for the beauty. $5.29 came off of the Dial this time because I wasn't using a percentage off coupon. The $5.29 came off with no problems. You can see the Shea Moisture, the Neutrogena Skin, and the Revlon. All those coupons came off. I used a $5 and a $4 register reward, and I had success, you guys. 89 cents plus tax. Woohoo! I was so happy that that went well, especially seeing this was my last transaction, that everything went well with that. I paid $283 out of pocket, and you can see right there, I got back 16,000 points, actually 16,340, plus the 260 from the 10 times every day. So I got pretty much the 16,500 and then a little bit more. So this was not a bad transaction. Everything went exactly as I planned. So yay. These are all of the items from all of the 6 transactions that I did today. For transaction number 1, my out-of-pocket, and this does include my tax, was $5.03, and I earned 30,500 points. For transaction number 2, which was my all digital beginner scenario, this was done on a separate card, was $15.32, and I got 21,500 points. For the third transaction, my out of pocket was $2.65. I got back 16,500 points. For transaction number 4, the out of pocket was $5.23, and I got 31,500 points back. For transaction number 5, that was also done on a separate card, and it was more of a beginner scenario because it was all digital. I ended up paying $11.62 out of pocket. Then I got back 16,500 points and 9,000 points for my coupons not working. So a total of 25,500 points is what I got back for that. On the last transaction, I paid $2.83 and I got back 16,600 points. So altogether, I paid $42.68 out of pocket, and that is with my tax. And man, oh man, was I not happy when I wrote that total down. That is a lot higher than I wanted to pay. And of course, that's because some of my digital coupons didn't work like they were supposed to. But the plus side of this is that I got back 142,100 points over the 3 accounts that I used. And I only use my beginner accounts for the digital scenarios, and everything else was done on my main account because, of course, I've been trying to build up those points. And let's take a look at the last receipt so you can see how many points I'm at now versus where I started at. you can see that my opening balance was $288,000 and my ending balance for today is $373,000. So I've almost reached my goal of getting 100,000 points on my main account. So I'm happy with the transactions that I did. I'm just not entirely happy about the out of pocket that I had to pay because some of my coupons didn't work like they were supposed to. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it was helpful and that you are able to do some of these deals between now and Saturday night, midnight, when the beauty event ends.